the channel. So we are working on the roof today. It's in the 50s. It's a beautiful sunny day out. So the roof is nice and dry on this side. So we're hoping to finish up this side maybe today. We have been working on our system for cutting the panels that are angled at where the dormer meets the main roof. So that's been a bit of a challenge as we've been working through that, but I'll go ahead and fly you up with me on the platform and show you what we're working on. Subscribe to the channel. Okay, so we've got our next 3 panels laid out here on the ground. We've had to find panels that were long enough based on our measurements up top. So we marked on this long one our longest measurement, and we're going to mark our shorter measurement, and then we're going to do a chalk line across, and then we can cut them. So that seems to be the best way to mark these out, we found. Even on this side, because this is going to be the top at the peak of the roof. So if you imagine this just tilting over onto the roof, that's how it's going to be laid out. So right now the panels are face down at the moment, and we're going to chalk this side, cut it, and then we'll move up and install them. The panels flat so that when we chalk them, the chalk line goes all the way across. So now that we've got our chalk line, we're going to go take the panels over here and cut each one individually, and then we'll take them up on the roof. so you can see. This is what we're working on. And that's that view over the top. Pretty amazing. It's a little hazy today. There's some clouds coming over the mountains. But as you can see, that side of the roof is done over there. We just got to finish up this side and then we can work on the back side of the house. But that side is mostly dry, just a little bit of snow in the valleys over here. So as you can see, we've got some tarp at the top peak because this is going to be open for venting right on the ridge. So we just have it covered for now to keep the snow out until we get all of our roof in and put in the venting. So what we did in preparation for these panels, so first thing you have to get down is that valley piece there. It's taped on either side to keep the water out. And then you do a layer of this expansive foam piece that we got from the metal manufacturer, and then on top of that is some butyl tape. So butyl tape is basically plumber's tape. I would describe it like it's kind of a gum consistency. So I think it's really similar to chewed gum. It's super stretchy and sticky, and it just has like the consistency of gum is how I would describe it. So what we did is we marked out 4 inches up from the middle of the valley, and then we did our measurements. Each panel is approximately 3 feet wide, so we did our measurements every 3 feet. It's really 3 1/4 to get the right measurement, and then we marked out with some chalk the lines for each edge of each panel. Here we're doing the next 3 panels, and that's how we got our measurements so that we knew what to cut. So we went down and cut those and brought them up, and so now we're going to install those pieces. So you put in one at a time and they overlap on the edge. So this first one is going to go right here under this panel. We're going to do a layer of butyl tape and then stick the 2 panels together, and then we'll screw it in and do the same for the next panels as we go along. So when these sides are done, they should look like this other side here of the valley. There's Ron. He had to climb up the ladder because he flew the boom truck. I prefer to ride the platform. So now we're gonna work on getting those panels in. So as you can see behind me, we put those 3 panels in. We haven't screwed them all the way in. We've just put a couple screws in to temporarily hold them there, and we're gonna, we just wanted to make sure we were able to move things and adjust them to make sure that everything was square and lined up and fit accurately to what we were measuring. So it's been kind of a learning process as we've gone. We've had a lot of issues with getting the right measurement on these valleys so that we can get the right length for our panels, but I think we've mostly gotten figured out the best way, at least for us, to be able to measure things out and get it in. Thankfully, we're almost done with the valley on this side. We measured out the next 3 panels. That's what we chalked the line over here and got those lengths. So now we can get the next 3 lines and get those done. So that's what we're gonna go down to do, get those cut, measured, and put up, and then hopefully after that we'll just have this straight edge of the roof to finish up, and then this side of the house will be done with the roof, which will be exciting. So that's what we're working on. So we're gonna fly down right now and do that.